Posted on the Moon.
Oh no.
Posted on the Moon Studios presents another Ghetto and Gale. Clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands.
Production.
Put your hands in the air. Put your hands in the air.
Can you redo that, please?
All right. Posted on the Moon. Hold on. Posted on the Moon Studios presents another Ghetto and Godly. I don't say no production.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
What's good, congregation? It's your girl, Auntie Mimi.
Ghetto and Godly production. Don't even sound right.
The big shit talker. You do say Posted on the Moon production.
No,
Go
I
back
don't.
to the
I say
archive.
Posted on the Moon Studios presents. Thank you. I know what I say.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying, man. You go left, I go right. It's crazy.
I got my
sound
own
weird.
mind. I do my own stuff.
Nope, you're wrong. Your mind is wrong.
I've been watching Sister. You can't tell me my mind is wrong.
Yes,
my mind
it
is
is.
very
You can't
right.
tell me what I'm saying.
Babe,
I know what I'm
I've
saying.
never steered you wrong in anything.
Oh, shit. Shit. You gotta get here telling the truth now.
Maybe one thing, but we can count that on one hand, one finger, one thing.
Life will tell. Life will tell.
One thing. What's up, y'all? Did y'all miss us? It's another week, another Ghetto and Godly show. We are back to back, like Drizzy.
What, for real? Who is that? I don't even know who that is.
Drizzy Drake. We and Drake's wearing Drake's.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Who was that? Yeah, I got a guess in that motherfucker. They got to get us some cognac.
Nola is crazy.
Yeah,
Congregation, that is Dr. Key's best friend. You know, they really say a dog is man's best friend. Like, I really witness that every day with my own two, y'all. Like I told y'all on the last show, like, they're completely inseparable. That's why she's tripping, because he's not paying attention to her. So shout out to Nola for making her debut on last week's show with her noises, and she's back again for a double up.
Yeah. Nola's funny, y'all. Funny as shit.
So what's new, Dr. Key? What's been going on this week? Any good news, bad news, indifferent news, new projects?
No.
New info. Tell the congregation.
I don't have no bad news, but, you know what I'm saying? Ancestry.com been showing out, man, you know.
What you mean?
And you gotta be careful, man. You know, if you are a person out there,
Gots to be more careful.
like sharing your DNA, man. You know what I'm
So
saying?
what did you do? So you did the Ancestry.com. You spit in the thing.
Hold on. Can I lead up?
I'm gonna let you tell your story.
Can we explain stuff to people?
My fault, boss.
Alright. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, y'all just gotta be careful out there. Sharing your DNA with everybody, because you never know how it's going to
You
come
gotta
back
be more specific when you say that. Sharing your DNA with everybody. Like,
what I mean, like,
what
you know
that
what I'm saying?
mean?
How you do, so you tell me, tell me how many ways you know you can share DNA
my
with
mind
somebody.
completely goes to the gutter when you tell people stop. You can't be sharing your DNA.
Yeah, exactly.
So you have to make sure, in reference to, in lieu of,
I don't think you can share DNA by, like, only
incest.
one way. Having sexual relations. I think that's the only way you can share DNA.
Yeah, and that's where. But so I'm saying you better be more specific.
So first, I'm leading up to something. So I did my ancestry because I really wanted to just, you know, go back and find my Indian lineage. You know what I'm saying? So I can get these student loans taken care of, give me a couple grants, all that good shit. Just getting y'all some game. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I, you know what I'm saying, paid the $100 for Ancestry DNA. They sent me the kit. I spit in the kit, sent the kit back to them, and waited 4 weeks for my results. And then when I got my results, man, that shit blew my mind.
Well, it didn't at first, right?
Yeah, it did at first. Like, cause like, it was like, it was overwhelming to see all these people that, you know, I'm actually kin to, that I didn't know I was kin to. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, I was just like, first I was like, damn, like, did they fuck up or something? That they mix my DNA with somebody else's DNA? I'm on the wrong tribe.
Y'all, he had so many white folks on his DNA.
Yeah, it's just crazy. I got hella white folks. I got Spanish folks. I got Indians. I got everything. But that makes sense because I'm Creole. So it totally.
Are you Creole? It said you were Creole?
Yeah, that's what that is. Like I got French, Indian. I got Portuguese. All that shit in me. That's what I say. Yes, I got all that in me.
Some pretty babies.
And it's crazy because my grandmother always told me this, and like I just didn't, you know what I'm saying, I didn't like think we black, I just feel like we black. But like if you look at my hair, I mean you probably can see it, but I just see it as we black. But so deeper than that, you know what I'm saying, I saw all these new people I was getting to. I reached out to them. Someone actually reached back. Actually, some of the white ones reached back. You know what I'm saying? Like because I hit them all up.
What did you reach out to them and say?
What up, cuz?
Cousin.
Hey, you my cousin. Yep.
Cousin Pete.
Yep. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm country, y'all. So, like, but I'm genuine. So, like, I just really had a little message. I copied that shit and pasted. I didn't have to keep waiting.
Genuine with the copy and paste.
Yeah, because I just want to see who gonna respond. I want to see who gonna actually respond. Now, after they respond, then I get into a genuine conversation.
So So you said, "Hey cousin, I'm your cousin," and then they reply back and said, "Hey cousin."
Yeah, someone said, "Hey cuz, I see it." Someone said, "How?" Someone asked me who. Even the white one asked me like, "Who?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know what if I would have reached out to the white people and not in this climate.
Man, that's the thing though. That's why you do it, because you kind of show people like, how the fuck are we racist? Like, you got some black people in your family, I got some white people in my family. We all mix. It's just if you really get down to the truth of it, it's like a fake ass fight. Yeah. Because you really can't be racist.
Okay, so you reached out to them and then
all them reached back, but there was this one fucking connection I had, y'all. It was like a very close connection. And with a close connection, it's either like a granddad or a grandmother or an uncle or a double first cousin, which is weird, or a half sibling.
It's not weird, because where you come from, that shit happens a lot.
Right. Or it could be like a fucking half sibling. So I was like, fuck. At first I thought like this like one of my fucking like my grandfather's brother or cousins or something, because like I'm telling y'all, it's like a whole different set of people I ain't never met. That's my cousins. So like after I did a little research, man, I finally reached out to the person with the account, and I actually saw them on Facebook, and I asked them, I said, hey, who account is this? You know what I'm saying? I asked her, I said, how you doing? I said, do you know this account because you run the account? And she was like, that's my husband's account, Sylvester. You know, I mean, I gotta take that out. I'm gonna take the name out. But she was like, that's my husband's account. And I was like, wow, like that's fucking crazy. So her husband was either like, and they were young, so I was like, yeah, they got my brother. And then it already, well, to be honest with y'all, I really knew. After I saw the name of the person, I actually knew it was my brother, because he's the junior of the person that actually my dad. You know what I'm saying? So that shit just blew my mind, because like that DNA don't lie. So how me and him connected, like, and the crazy thing about it though is like if he would have never did Ancestry.com, I would have never knew. I still wouldn't knew, like, the truth, because like I lived my whole life not really like having a dad type shit in my life. So like to find out who my real father is, and like this person.
Right. So the only way that Ancestry will have the DNA on file is if they've done their Ancestry.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So that we made a connection, and the crazy thing about everything is like my father like really come from like a prestigious family. Like in my town, like they own businesses. Like, you know what I'm saying? They like own, like they like politicians there. They state politicians, lawyers, like all kind of shit.
And congregation, Dr. Key has always said, like, since we've been together, he's always said, like, I feel like I was just put here with these people.
Yeah, like I didn't fit with my family.
That helped raise him. Like he felt like he didn't fit in, like he was different.
Yeah.
So like I was always like, no, you're just different. Like some people are just different than, what they're brought up around. It just happens that way. But in his case, it was very true. Like he's different, and you came from these people, but that wasn't all of you. So there's another side of you that you didn't get to experience that you were always curious about.
Right. Because I was just like this shit just, like, I just knew, like, and I love my family, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I just knew, like, I wanted more. I always wanted more. I wanted to do more. I wanted more than what they wanted, you know what I'm saying? And, like, and that's just why I felt like out of place. Because, like, if there was nobody there who could give me what I needed, you know what I'm saying, to actually do more, I had to really go figure it out. But if I would have knew who my father was and would have had him in my life, that shit would have been already laid out for me. And I would just had to follow his path, follow the path.
Mm-hmm. So you said that, you wanted more, like, how, and by the way, congregation, like, this show is just all about us, like, digging. I just felt like it was important for us to, like, kind of just go backwards and dig into who we are, who we were growing up, just life experiences and what got us here to this point, for you guys to listen to the people that you listen to today. So, yeah. So back to what I was saying. So what are some things that you saw that you was like, nah, this ain't it. Like, this can't be. Like, I want more than this. Like, what are some things that you experienced as a kid or growing up?
No, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even just having a car, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people in my family, they have cars. You know what I'm saying? They have, like, their own car. Mm. They had to, like, catch a ride or wait or walk, you know what I'm saying, or wait for somebody to pick them up, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, my family, they do a lot of waiting, you know what I'm saying? Like, they I don't do that, you know what I'm saying? Like, they get a lot of handouts. I don't want that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to, like, really figure out my way and create my own way, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of like what my family did. They created their own wealth, and you know what I'm saying? And that's what they have. Mm-hmm. And that shit crazy. And then, like, the real crazy part about it, like, I really grew up, I knew, you know what I'm saying, because my mom did tell me, but I didn't really know, because she, like, didn't really just make it concrete. Mm-hmm. And then, like, they didn't put him on child support here. So, child support will tell me it's real. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
that's your daddy. That's your pappy.
He gonna pay. He gonna kick in. Like, I don't care if he is married, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gotta take care of this child. You know what I'm saying?
That's so interesting. So, like, for me, what I seen growing up, I grew up in California, San Bernardino. I seen two sides. Like, I saw my dad's side of the family where they worked. Mm-hmm. Majority of them worked hard. Nurses, medical field, my aunties worked. And my dad was also, like, a serial entrepreneur. Like, my dad was a cosmetologist growing up. He had his own shop at one point. And, he would hustle. Like, my dad would go to L.A. downtown and go buy jewelry and bring it back to San Bernardino and sell it. Right. So I always seen, like, my daddy with this hustle side of him. And I know that I possess that. Like, I have that go-get-it type of attitude. Like, I'm a hustler. But I also saw, like, my mother's side of the family where I wouldn't say, like, poverty, but I would say, like, a lot of, like, struggling and not really, no careers really. Like, I really don't know what my grandfather did for a living. I don't really know what my grandmother did for a living on that side. And then my mom, she kind of tried to break the generational curse. Like, she went back to school. Like, she got her GED. She went to college. She, worked in preschool. She, worked pretty decent jobs when she moved to Vegas. And, but I was exposed to, like, a lot of, like, drugs and, like, just, like, drug dealing, like, gang banging, just, like, fights and, just, like, hood shit. Bullshit, hood shit, like, for real. So, it's just interesting how, like, I was really exposed to, like, both sides of that.
Right. And I saw that shit too. Like, I was even thinking about the day. Like, I remember when, cause I grew up. We was raised in the projects, but me and my grandma lived in there like for like 18 years.
That's crazy.
Well, not even 18. Well, yeah, it was like 18 because that's when I graduated. But when we was living in there, like, I remember like this girl, man, it was my cousin's girlfriend, and they had their own apartment, and a gunshot went off, and like she was playing. He said she was playing with the gun, And
You believe him?
Yeah. I don't think he killed her. I don't think he would kill his girlfriend. He didn't go to jail for that or nothing. But